Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So yeah guys, I just got back from Ohio last night and I am so jet lagged. I spent almost a week out there visiting my family. They were bugging me to visit them for a while, so I'm glad I finally got the chance to do that after the show. I thought, you know what, this is a nice little gap between shows and time to visit. But anyway, with that being said, I'm a little disappointed in myself. A little bit, okay? I should know better by now how my body reacts to excess carbs. So let me backtrack a little bit. After my show, I took about a week and a few days off from the gym. That means no gym, no cardio, just kind of relaxing. And also from my diet as well. And although I didn't go crazy with my diet, I'm not like a binger. I'm not one to sit down and have the huge meal of food and be stuffed. I actually hate the feeling of being very full. But I'm a snacker, I'm a grazer, so I snacked and grazed on a lot of protein bars, peanut butter, chocolate too. I like chocolate, a little bit of chocolate. But my carb intake greatly increased. And yeah, my body doesn't like carbs as much. I'm very carb sensitive. And I definitely rebounded a little bit. And my abs are kind of hard to see. It's crazy how you can lose your abs in a week. But I know it's not that. It's kind of impossible to gain that much fat in that period of time. A lot of it is water, and I know that. It's weird because like I'll still see a few veins like in my body, but also kind of like a blurred like film. So a lot of it is water, I know. Some of it is fat. But I should know better how my body reacts to carbs like that. I think what also didn't help was the last 2 weeks of my prep into the show. Yeah, that was a lot of carbs. I had to fill out a little bit, and holy moly, I had a lot of carbs, and I'm not used to having that many carbs during prep. It's like new for me. So my body has an excess amount of carbs right now, holding water, holding fat a little bit. And yeah, I should know better. I should have like slightly increased my carbs and then, went from there. I kind of overestimated how my body would take into those carbs. But after every show, not every show, I should say, after I have a show where I don't have any more shows for a while, usually I will take a week off from the gym and no cardio and more relaxed diet. But this time, yeah, my body didn't like all those carbs. So we got to decarb right now, guys. We've got to decarb. I need to go on a carb cleanse or something because I'm missing my abs already. And I'm a little bit nervous to send my check in to Coach Adam. Not that he's gonna like shame me for it, but I'm disappointed how my body held up. So I guess my fear is disappointing him. So don't want that to happen. But yeah, I'm really jet lagged, like I said, but I gotta do this cardio, guys, because I am not looking the best. I'm not feeling the best right now because of the jet lag, and my nails are busted. My skin's broken out. But we gotta sweat it out, guys. We gotta sweat it out. Gotta get back on track. Schedule is everything, I'm a creature of habit, so I gotta get back on my normal routine. I'm gonna do some cardio for like 30 minutes today. And I might have to start doing Orange Theory classes again, because I was doing those for a while, but then I stopped. I stopped doing Orange Theory for a while because I did find one negative side effect of the Orange Theory was that my voice was getting a little blocky. If you guys know what Orange Theory is, it's a kind of like a circuit style HIIT training class. But a lot of it is, stuff like rowing and other things that kind of engage the abs slightly. So yeah, I got to be very careful the way I train not to engage my abs too much. I think like a lot of people see my abs and think I purposely train them to be that way. And it's like, no, I have not trained an ab since, years ago. And in fact, I purposely tried to avoid engaging them or training them at all because they get a little crispy. They get a little too much for bikini, just the genetics. But I'm getting a little sidetracked. I gotta get in there and get this workout, guys. I gotta do it. Gotta sweat out these carbs because I need to see some abs. Olympia's no joke. Gotta get to it. All right. So wish me luck. I'll see you guys. So, finished cardio. got in the shower. It was hair wash day, as you can see. So I'm nice and fresh. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit when I'm talking about how I feel bloated and how I'm a little softer, I rebound a little bit. I'm going to show you, okay? Okay, so this is what I'm referring to. I still have a little bit of abs, but you guys know how I look when I'm contest prepping. They're way more crispy than this usually. I have a little bit of distension, if you can tell. Actually, I will say this lighting is pretty forgiving for, you know, my abs and stuff. But, yeah, you see? If you look closely, you can see this. I got a little fluffs. And I also wanted to say, like, I'm by no means saying that I'm overweight or I'm fat or let myself go. I'm just showing you what a week of eating off your diet looks like. For those of you who don't know what a rebound is, it's kind of like your body just reacting to you. Well, there's different reasons for it, but mine is just reacting to different food that it hasn't had in a while and just a surplus of carbohydrates, which I mentioned before. I am carbohydrate sensitive, so them carbs, they definitely caught up with me. Anyway, time to get ready for the day. I'm gonna dry my hair, then I'm gonna get another workout in. And I don't always do 2-day workouts, but I kind of want to because, like I said, I took some time off from the gym and I just want to get back on track, you know? So in order to do that for me, I'm just gonna like kind of push it the next week or so until I get back to where it was, and then I can chill out a little more. But yeah, time to dry this hair. Okay, so now that I got ready for the day, oh, and by the way, good news, popped off all the nails. Whew, that was a tough one. But I need to get my measurements and also a posing check-in. So about every week or so, when I don't see Adam, I'll do a check-in and I'll do my measurements for my waist and my hips, smallest part of my waist, largest part of my hips aka booty. So for reference, the week before the show, I got scanned with an in-skin, or what is it? A measurement machine. In-body, that's it. Okay, so I got with the in-body. My waist, I believe, was 22.8 inches. My hips were like 34. So it's pretty small. I suspect that my waist went up probably at least an inch and probably around 35 for the hips. But let's see what the measurement says. Well, it's a little better than I thought. It's like 23 3/4. And the booty. And the booty is probably 34 and a half there. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe this. So I just started posing and I noticed like my shoe didn't feel right. Look what happened. Oh my God. These are old, by the way. These are the ones I practiced in. They're super, super old, probably from like 2013, but oh my God, guys, look at that. What if that happened on stage? That would be horrific. All right, so I'm about to jump onto the Zoom with Coach Adam and we're gonna go over my physique and how I should be training and dieting to get back on track. The Olympia's coming up, guys, so I gotta get serious. We'll see what Coach Adam has to say.
All right, hey Ashley, I am looking at your pictures. So 2 weeks after a show, you taking a week off from the gym after visiting family. So you are looking pretty darn good considering. Now, after you go and you visit family, I'm sure you had some foods and a little bit of post-shows cheats. Okay, so you're a carby Barbie. Overall physique though, you definitely have some water retention. I think that that's going to take maybe 10 days to go off, but it's still really good considering how most people are post-show when they start introducing carbs and foods and take a week off. I think a lot of this is just water retention from having some extra carbs, also from you not working out, and that's all going to come off in like 7 days. So the good thing is, considering this is you like a week off from the gym and extra carbs, like you're still you're still showing. You can see here, you're still showing tie-ins here. You know, this is you standing upright too and not pushing hard. I can tell. Everything looks really good. Even your arms are looking pretty good. You know, and that was something that I think needed a little bit of work, but you can see some good separation in your arm and your tricep there. Looking pretty good. Rear delt's popping. I do think you can have your back be just a hair wider, but it doesn't really show that much with your hair anyway. Hamstring is not showing separation, is still super round. I don't think you need to work that out at all going into the you know, just cardio really. Quads too, you can see your quad line. It's where it needs to be. You don't need any more than that. So I think that's something we just keep an eye on. You don't work it out. We completely don't do any legs. You just pump your glutes going into it, and then we have to just keep our cardio, which will keep a lot of this leg muscle. I think that your arms is the only thing that's really showing a little bit less. But the good thing is you have your legs and glutes exactly where you need them to be. Your posing routine is getting significantly better. I do think, you know what I do think? I think we need to add, especially for the Olympia, like a walk back, you know, based on what they're wanting from you. You know, they're wanting just a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more show. Pizzazz! Yeah, throw in some jazz fingers, and then when you're on stage, I'll hit you with some with a laser light, like for you trick cats with, and then they'll be like, "Oh, what was that?" And I'll be like, "Was that?" They'll be like, "Was that my imagination, or was it just her posing routine?" They're like, "It must have just been her. It must have just been her posing routine." And I'll have like 10 people from the audience do it at the same time, so it'll be like they'll have no choice but to look. So. Yeah, no, you're in a good spot. I mean, we're talking, we got time before the O, so we're in a good spot, you know? You know, this is, even if you had to, like if you were here like at, let's say, it'd be scary like at 3 weeks out, but even at like at 4 weeks out, I'd be like, all right, we need to crush it every day, but we'll be there, you know? So you're good. I would like to see what you look like in 10 days, because let's see how easy, you know, only because of like our history. That one time when you went to Hawaii, like it was so hard for you to get, like after you got back, we're like, oh, it's just water, and then all of a sudden it was a lot more difficult to get rid of than we thought. So I don't think that's going to happen, but just in case, let's look at you in 10 days and then be like, hey, you know what, you're 2 weeks out, let's deal for it, you know, that type of thing.
So I'm pretty happy with what Coach Adam had to say, and I totally agree. And yeah, let's see what these next few weeks hold. In the meantime, I'm gonna be sweating out these carbs, but I'm really excited to start this Olympia prep, guys. And I'll try my best to put out some Road to Olympia videos frequently, especially like the month of the show. I'll try to put out extra. So I just want to keep you guys informed and updated, and have you guys take a little look what goes into these preps, especially Olympia, aka the most important show of the year. But anyway, I appreciate all the support, guys. Let me know what you would like to see in these Road to Olympia videos. Do you want to see more of my training? Do you want to see more of my diet? Or just, yeah, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. And until next time, I will see you guys later.